So Piano No Mori or Piano Forest. I have to say, as a sucker for music anime, and by anime I don't mean idol animes. Those are a completely different thing. But music animes like Yula and April and stuff. I'll say this: this anime is awesome. Just I just have one word for it. It's awesome. That's all I have to say about this anime. The first episode, it does a very good job on getting people hooked up. Yo, like it's basically the whole anime is about two two boys. One who's raised in a red light district, meaning that he's been raised in a place where prostitutes and everybody work, and he loves pianos. And on the other hand, you have this one guy who is like a very rich person who's already in the works of the world of pianos or music, in other words. And his father is a pianist and everything. Like he's already, his life is already on like move. It's not big deal for him. But on the other hand, we have this guy who plays piano in forest while his mother has to work every day for him. So it's a very interesting storyline here from the first episode I got. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really liked what they have shown so far to me. And really, as somebody who loves watching animes based on music, and by animes based on music, I don't mean by I am by that I don't mean like idol animes like Idol 7ish or whatever that is, and Love Live Sunshine. No, those animes would for me are like idol animes. They're not like music animes. They're just like, yeah, they're out there for because idols. Like, you all know, like Japanese idols are thing. So that's pretty much what it is. But when it comes to music animes, I really like animes like July and April and Piano No Mori right now. I don't think so. I watched any anime that's compared to July and April, because that anime was a very good anime. Like, legit, not gonna joke it. Uh, it's one of the best animes I've seen in quite a long while, and I'm straight up gonna say that this anime, I'm not comparing to Yula in April because it's a completely different storyline. Yes, it's a music anime. It'll be compared to Yula in April and stuff because it's kind of like that, but in a completely different sense. Like, it's gotta be compared to that because obviously Yula in April is a very famous music anime, and that's the reason why it'll be compared to that. But something I want to do is not compare this to Yula in April, which is obviously an awesome anime, but keep it its own original route because this anime is a really good. Like, not gonna lie, the first episode was really good. It's basically this one guy who can only play this one guy can only play this piano, the certain piano which nobody else can play, the broken piano in the forest. Only this guy can play it, and this piano used to belong to a very famous pianist who's a teacher now. And because something happened to him in the accident, now I don't remember I didn't understand what happened. I saw the screen, like they're showing like there's an accident, but something happened to his left hand, my guess, in that accident. I'm not sure because it's fan subs again because Netflix. So obviously we're not gonna get English sub like until like what 24 episodes are done or something. Like, I don't know, 12 episodes, 24 episodes. I don't know how long this whole anime is gonna be, but my guess is that 12 episodes. So until at least that kind of amount is done, I don't think so we're gonna get subs from Netflix. It's gonna be a wrong journey for there. So good luck with that. And here I'm just thinking to myself, I'm gonna pull out reviews just looking at fan subs, like, because sometimes the fan subs are wonky. So it's like, okay, some details are like left out. So it's like, okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but it's okay. Because I remember when I was watching Seven Deadly Sins, there was one scene, one episode in Seven Deadly Sins which had a very wonky dialogues, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do here? Like, no. So yeah, I'm sure everyone's gonna say, yeah, if you are a sucker for music anime, I'm sure everyone's gonna say this is a pretty good anime, like, legit, not even kidding. Now, I want to talk about the bullies here because it kind of felt a little extreme to me to do it like that. Because, I mean, other than that, I have no problem with the episode, but I think so this was a little extreme. I mean, I don't have a problem with that if they give a good backstory to his bullies. Like, it's just that his, I don't know, like, it feels weird to see those bullies do stuff like that while they're in elementary school. It's like, really, dude? Like, when I look at Magical Girl side and think about the bullies, okay, they're in middle school, understandable, but this is elementary school bullying. Like, really, dude? I don't see the point on doing that in elementary school. Now, don't get me wrong, stuff happens in elementary school too, but I just didn't feel like the need for that because already the story build up was good. Like, until that one point where they go to the forest and do shit. I think so. The story build up until then was good. Like, they were bullying. What's his name? Shu. They were bullying him, and it is out that they also called. I forgot his name. The one who looks like a chick. I forgot his name, but they called his mom a prostitute. I didn't have a problem with that. Until then, it was alright, but the forest scene was a little too far. I think so. That was one scene that went a little too far. Other than that, I think so. All over, the episode was just good. Like, legit. I also have a problem with CG anime. Like, if you guys see it carefully, they added CG. Like, that's another problem I have. Like, you could have just animated it. Like, Yula in April doesn't do that. Yula in April doesn't put in CG scenes. Like, I just felt like that was another thing that should not have happened. But I can let it slide because in a way the story build up, the storyboard, it's looking good for me. Like, this anime might be one of the best animes of the season for me, just like My Hero Academia will be, and many more. Like, I'm sorry I'm not watching Food Wars. I know I should, but it isn't my type of anime. I'm sure I'm gonna say because reasons. I just don't like watching animes like Food Wars. It's just me. I don't know. It is something about it, like that. Yeah, Food Wars is just like, I don't know. I just don't like watching it. It's not my type of anime. I'm sure I'm gonna say. So that's the reason why I'm not covering Food Wars. But other than that, I think so. Yeah, all over. I think it was a good anime. I'm not gonna lie. It was good first episode, and that's it pretty much. Like, the build up was good, the character story build up was good. I felt like the animation was above average. Like, I felt it because the animation, normally the last few animes I've seen, I feel like the animation wonk here and there, but this was a good build up. Like, this animation, it looked above average, and I'm happy. Like, they're doing something like this while there are so many animes that are coming out which, like, look good but look bad but they're good. Like, for example, Caligula. Now, Caligula has some wonky animations, but its story build up for episode 1 was good. But same goes with some of the other animes that I've seen this season so far. The first episode of many animes I've seen this season. The animation is wonky, but it's kind of good. So yeah, what do you think about Piano No Mori? Because, to be honest, I really like the anime already. Again, I'm a sucker for music animes, okay? Like, I really am a sucker for music animes, and I'm gonna continue watching it even after episode 3 because I already like the storyboard. Because if episode 1 does the job of getting you hanged on to this anime, I think so. It's a good anime. Like, straight up gonna say, like, they did a great job of letting me hook on this anime. Like, really, Like, hands down, great job. For me, this anime. Now, I'm gonna be, not gonna be biased. I would have given this 11 out of 10 if possible, but I'm not gonna be biased over here and give 11 out of 10 because I really like the story and stuff. So I'm just gonna say character build up, good. Animation, okay. Let me tell you, except for the CG scenes, I felt the animations was above average. Except for the CG scenes, I think so that was unnecessary. And other than that, I think so the one scene where the bullies do stuff in the forest with Shu, I think so that scene should have never been included. But again, I'm telling you, this was a little extreme for elementary school because it's an elementary school setting. So if it was a middle school or high school setting, I would say, okay, yeah, I get it. But I think so that was a little extreme for elementary school setting. It was almost like we are seeing three bullies from red light district actually take on this guy. So it's just like no, yeah, that was something I didn't like about it. So I think so those are the only two mistakes can point out right now. I don't think so there's anything else, but yeah, I'm hooked on this anime already. So yeah, all over, I'm gonna give this anime 9 out of 10 because again, two mistakes. I'm gonna get the half and half down. So yeah, 9 out of 10 all over for this anime. At the start of the anime, the first impression of this anime, Piano No Mori, episode 1, 9.5. Let me know where you scale this anime from 1 to 10. And don't forget to like if you like my content. Don't forget to subscribe as I do more anime and gaming content. I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.